welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. It's hanksters.com. This is where you can find all of our most current inventory. We leave our YouTube videos up at all times for you guys to watch. Between our two showrooms, we shoot 3 to 4 vehicles per week, and whether that vehicle was shot a week ago, 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, it never comes down. We leave all of our YouTube videos up. However, when a car is funded in full, it comes down off of our website, letting you know the vehicle is no longer available. We also have an Instagram page. This is where you're going to get kind of a sneak peek of what's to come prior to doing these video and photo shoots. We're going to give you a little sneak peek on our Instagram page of what's upcoming in our inventory. The collector car market, the classic car market, is extremely hot right now. It's definitely a seller's market. And one of the hottest cars out there available is the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle. And this one we're going to present to you today is the absolute right one. 454 motor, power brakes, power steering, and this one does have vintage air. A lot of chrome you can see under the hood, of course. We're going to close the hood now, and we're going to show you the combination on the car. The color combination is absolutely fantastic. Red car, black stripes, cowl induction hood, SS designation on the front grille, chrome on the front bumpers, absolutely fantastic. Overall paint quality on the entire car is fantastic. We're going to show you that throughout the video presentation that we're doing for you. SS 454 designation on the driver's side front fender. Absolutely fantastic finish on the fender, the hood, and throughout the entire car, and we'll continue to show you that throughout the presentation. BFG radial tires, the proper SS style wheels, window glass on the car all the way around is really, really good. You'll have dual chrome mirrors, driver's side and passenger side. Door fitment is good, not only down the side of the car, but also the gaps on the front of the door and the rear of the door. You can see no blistering or bubbling underneath the black vinyl top. Really fantastic looking up there. We'll take a little sneak peek here on the inside before we do the test drive video. The SS steering wheel is in great shape. You got your black and white Chevelle floor mats under there. Staple shifter, center console, bucket seats in the front. The dash pad up front is amazing. Really good shape. Underneath the floor mats, the car's not, the carpeting in the car is not all dry rotted or faded or ripped up or anything like that. Seat belts in the rear, OEM seat belts. Back carpeting's in great shape. Rear seat. You can see up there your dome light is functioning. The headliner in the car is in great shape. Front captain's chairs, bucket seats, both are in great condition. Really fantastic looking car so far. Door fitment, check it out, perfect. Paint on the rear quarter is perfect. No blistering, no cracking, no fading, no fish eyes, no spider webs, nothing. Your stripes continue up, on the hood, continue onto the deck lid. Deck lid fitment here on both sides to the rear quarters is absolutely fantastic. You have the chrome on the rear bumper is just as nice as the chrome on the front bumper. SS designation there on the rear bumper, along with your dual exhaust coming out underneath the rear fascia there. Let's take a look in the trunk. Full-size spare, jack, and trunk mat. Also, check this out. Documentation. I'm not going to go through every last page of this, but this is literally a breakdown. This car was a complete frame-off, nut, bolt, everything restoration back in 1995. The car's I would venture to say has been painted since then. The paint quality on the car is absolutely exceptional. You have a complete breakdown of the restoration every last hour. This is all going to come with the car. I mean, everything they did to it, it's like endless. Also, all this will come with the car. The rest is just like receipts for the vintage air system, for the radio, so on and so forth. Motor out of the car. Shows you the complete restoration. Again, I'm not going to show you every last picture, but you know, just a lot of photos of the car being restored. All that comes with the car when you purchase it. And there'll also be a couple still photos of each, you know, some pictures and some of the restoration history. Door fitment down the passenger side is the same quality as the driver's side. Real nice body lines on the car, real nice and straight. Again, this paint job is fantastic on the car. It really is. I'm going to take a look here in the passenger side of the car real quick. Door locks work. Door panel's in good shape. Armrest is in great condition. Door panel itself's in fantastic condition. Seats, again, the vinyl on the seats nice and like newer. No rips, tears. No signs of wear or aging. SS designation, the 454 badging there on the passenger side front fender. You do have, of course, your hood pins on driver and passenger side of the front hood there. Fantastic Chevelle. This is definitely one of the nicest Chevelles we've had through here in quite some time. I mean, this car is of exceptional quality, and of course, it's red and black. You couldn't ask, and it's got air. So 454, air, power steering, power brakes, red car, black vinyl top, black stripes, cowl induction hood, documentation. This car has everything going for it. And we're going to show you something even better, the undercarriage. The undercarriage of this car is absolutely fantastic. So let's take it out on the rack and show you that right now. Okay, we're underneath our 1970 Chevelle. Front disc brakes. All the suspension components look good. You got a set of dual headers coming down here off the sides of the motor. If you can look up there, the oil pan looks nice and dry on both sides. I know you got a lot in the way with the cross member and the headers and all the suspension components, but I'm looking right up at it. Bottom of the oil filter is nice and dry. Transmission pan staring you right in the face, that's nice and dry. Floor pans in the car are exceptional. We have a dual set of Flowmaster mufflers there on the rear. Drum brakes in the rear. "12-bolt rear. Nice and dry. Coil springs look to be newer, in good shape. Take a look up in there, you know, where the rear end would sit up there. All nice and solid up there, nicely painted. Gas tank appears to be brand new. The dual chrome tips we showed you there earlier in the showroom, both sides, driver and passenger side. Frame rails look good all the way down the whole length of the car, continuing to the rear. What an outstanding looking Chevelle. Really, really nice car. We're going to take it out on a drive here shortly, put it down on the ground and take it out on the drive. But before we do that, I want to let you guys know that we encourage you to come in person, look at the cars you're buying, or look at the car you're thinking about buying. All the cars in our building, we'd be happy to pull outside for you, be happy to put it on the rack. You can take a look at the interior, you can take a look at the undercarriage, you can take a look at the paint. You can see how they perform, you can drive them. We'd be happy to let you drive them on a test drive. But with that being said, we take a lot of photos, a lot of video, and a lot of description get put into our vehicles because 90% of the deals we do are done sight unseen. So we do a really good job of trying to accurately represent our cars honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. Also, financing. Yes, if you're not a cash buyer, financing is available on this vehicle. The collector car lenders will do up to a 10-year term with 10% down, making the monthly payment nice and affordable for you to have as a second, third, or fourth car. But if you're a cash buyer, that just speeds up the process by 2 or 3 days. Allows you to get the car quicker, because as soon as we're funded on the car, we put it through a pre-delivery inspection that is recorded and you get a copy of on the keychain when the car arrives, and then the car's on its way to you wherever you're located at in the United States or wherever you're at in the world. So without further ado, let's set this beautiful 1970 Chevelle on the ground and take it on a test drive and show you guys how it runs. We are inside our absolutely beautiful 1970 Chevelle. Voltage gauge functioning. RPM. Turn signals. Driver's side. Passenger side. Fuel tank is working. Clock is working. Temperature will be up. We just started the car. Oil pressure is functioning. Odometer is reading 156, 162. Why that is, I'm not sure. I would venture to say because every time somebody does a restoration of any kind and with these digital gauges, for whatever reason, they never calibrate the miles. Either they read 0, or we get in the fuel gauge doesn't work because they don't calibrate the fuel gauge, or whatever the case may be. But I'm sure that has something to do with it, because I can assure you these gauges weren't put in 156,000 miles ago. So, horn, wipers, low, high, and when you turn them off, they park back just like they should under the hood. Vintage air, and it works. Blue light lights up for the cold indication. I just heard the compressor engage. It's blowing ice cold. Works on high. We'll shut it off because it's only about 65 here in Daytona today, so I'm going to crank the window down a little bit. Radio's functioning. Little George Thorogood there. I think that's about it. Beautiful, beautiful car, it really is. Again, you get a close look in here at the dash pad. One of the few Chevelles I've been in where the ashtray doesn't flop down. The ashtray staying put. Headliner's in great condition. Center console's in good shape. Got your staple shifter there. Really great looking car. Let's take it on a drive, see how it runs. This thing runs absolutely fantastic. Nice tight steering, great response in the steering. You let go of the wheel and the car tracks nice and straight. Doesn't pull to one side or the other. Great acceleration. There are 0 vibrations in the floor, in the seat, in the shifter, in the steering wheel. Real nice running 70 Chevelle. Speedometer's right where it should be. About 45 miles per hour, that's what we're doing. 2,500 RPM on the tach. Temperature's coming up. Running right where it should be. Maybe even a little cool for a big block Chevy motor. Usually they run between 190 and 200. But we're cool today and we haven't had the car running all that long. Great car. We're going to show you the power this thing has right now. Brakes stop perfectly like a brand new car. Cowl hood opens. That's 60 miles per hour. I didn't mash the throttle. There's construction going on up here. We're coming up on traffic. I'm not going to get too carried away, but again, look, we're cruising down the road at about 50 miles per hour. No shimmies, no shakes, no rattles, no squeaks. Car tracks perfectly. There's no tire vibration. Perfect wheel alignment. Great 1970 Chevelle. The right color combination, motor, air. Again, I can't speak highly enough about this car. And you have documentation. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. Today we're going to throw up at least 100 photos of this car, because that's all our website will hold. We can't post anymore. But I assure you, with the documentation, we're going to have 100 photos of the car up, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base here. So you ask about, shipping and warranty. Well, on our most of our vehicles at full retail price, it includes shipping to you in the lower 48 United States and a 12-month, 12,000 mile powertrain warranty. If we negotiate the price of the car, then we also negotiate the price of the shipping and the warranty. Now, although our prices are negotiable, they're not negotiable by like 10 grand. So we do have a couple thousand, depending on the car, where we're shipping it to, what your warranty needs are, things like that. But there's just a little wiggle room per vehicle. Again, we own all of our vehicles, so I don't have to go to anybody and ask them if I can sell the car and if I can what I can sell it for. So we would love to have your business in Daytona Beach, Florida. We are Hanksters Hot Rods. Check us out. It's 85. We're gonna have to turn it off there because we're catching up on traffic. But as you can see, the cowl induction hood's opening. Car has plenty of acceleration. We'll slow it down here and do it from a little bit of a dead stop. This big block will get up and go. Really, really nice. Somebody's gonna get themselves a real nice car with this car. Perfect color combination. Perfect combination everywhere with the AC, the power steering, the power brakes, the red color. Just a fantastic car.